Hey guys, if you like to party and the stock block is what you're trying to go fast on, we have a new brand for you here, Stock Block the World. Go to the link in the video and support us. It should eventually lead to t-shirts, hoodies, and other apparel. Alright guys, it's been a few months since we've posted anything about this car, but today John started on reviving the Turbo Roo. After the last pass at Georgia, for some reason it started puking a little bit of water. We didn't really find anything when we took the heads off, but I know that the sealer they use on the head gaskets was something different than they normally do, because they couldn't get it over here during the filming of the show. So we got the proper sealer, and John's putting the heads back on. For now, I'll probably go back together like it was, minus the intake. We got an actual LS3 intake manifold somewhere here before. John retrofitted the rails for it, and we'll just tweak what we need to make the pipe work, and then get it running. And I'm sure we'll get on the chassis dyno, and basically this car will eventually be used, I imagine, for some of their test parts and stuff over here in the States. You can tell there's needs a lot of work before we get to the track with it, besides cleaning the old beer off the roof. But the wiring is very haggard, but it was all about getting it done to perform for the event, since we had to rewire at the track. And it smells like dirtiness in here also. But there's some changes to be made, but nothing major. This thing, ran good for what it was. When a 550 at like 126 or 7 or something like that. So it'll definitely go faster now that we have time to actually work with it. Busy week, so I didn't get a chance to update you guys the other day. But John finished getting this thing back to life. As you can see, we had a spare Kirky, so we fitted that as it fits. It seats me a lot better, and moved it up so it's more comfortable. Jamie Farmer from Enemies Everywhere is a bit taller and wider than myself. He fixed the battery switch wiring, and just tidied up the other wiring. Still needs a little bit, but it looks good for what it was. $10,000 car here. Just move that there, better access. It was laying in the floor before, so you got to give it to those guys for having some hardware that could handle bouncing around. As you can tell, they had some holes to fill, and that's all we had available at the track. The bottom side is orange, but still better aero than getting there. Still need to wire the cluster up, but we'll get there soon. But for the cool part, let's see, it's ignition. Got our switches here. Can't remember which one does which, so let's do that. I think that's the main one. Still need to get it back on the dyno, on the dyno since it's never been on there, but otherwise after that it'll be ready to go testing. What's up guys? As you can see, the Turbo Roo is back on the dyno. It's taking us a minute to get here. We've been super busy, which is awesome considering the world's been ending, but we are going to see how this thing does today and see if we can play it a little bit as far as everything from timing to the auxiliary injection and stuff like that. It's a muggy day, but you know, we just need to get some base numbers and keep an eye on some things and see how she does. Haven't done anything to it really since I last updated you. This morning we bled it and changed the oil in it, and that's it. But I'll get the camera rolling, and as long as I can film out here, as long as the rain doesn't come back, I should be able to get some good camera footage of the Dyno. What's up, guys? So yesterday, you know, we got the car finished on the dyno, we got the throttle body sealed, and I found another boost leak and fixed it. The power wasn't quite what we expected, but you know, the converter did feel a little bit tight. You know, the track's a little bit different. You got some momentum going through first gear. When you hit second, you know, and you're actually dropping back at a higher RPM. I was like, well, you know, we'll see how it does. Did some two-step testing. Gotta be a little careful on this thing because, you know, it only has the one wastegate, and being so small too, you can overrun it easy. So you actually, you know, you have your RPM, but then you got to use timing to help regulate your launch boost. But I did a two-step test a couple times, maybe 3 times, 4 times, I think 3, and I noticed it started missing afterwards. You know, I thought that was kind of odd, of course, and it had a noise too. I was like, oh man. So this morning, came in and I pulled the valve covers off, and it looks like we got some lifters that have collapsed. Some are mushy, some are loose like that, and also it depends on, you know, where you have them at as far as in a rotation, if the cam has any pressure on the push rod. But both sides have some lifters. I would say we probably got 5 to 6 failed lifters, and are failing. So what we'll have to do now is get with Jamie and the guys and see what he wants to do about lifters, what kind, and unfortunately pull the heads back off, which is, you know, it's not terrible, but when you're as busy as we are, it's still something hard just to throw in there. Hopefully we can get done in the next couple weeks so we can get this thing out. I want to thank you guys for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe.